What's up, YouTube? This is Justin. Wanted to create a quick little video for you guys real fast. I'm on a really nice long walk right now. This is like a little trail that's down the road from my house, which I really like. I usually ride my bike down it because it's not super long, but it's 7 miles from my house down all the way back. Like the whole thing is 7 miles, which is really good. I can usually do it on my bike in about 40 minutes, sometimes about 35 or 30 minutes. And then I burn somewhere around 400 to 600 calories, depending on how quick I'm booking it. But here recently, I actually did this, this like ruck, I guess is what you would call it. It's just a hike, a weighted hike. So I got this raggedy old backpack. I filled it with a, I'm trying not to get run over. I filled it with a 25-pound flat weight. And then decided to wear like the crappiest pair of shoes that I owned. Hold on, guys. Whew. I decided to wear the crappiest shoes that I own, and didn't take it too serious because I figured, hey, it's not that far, it's not that big of a deal. Man, I'll tell you. And then I left really late in the day too. Like I left at like 5 o'clock. And it took me forever because I was weighted. My feet were hurting, so I was moving slow. My Fitbit tells me I was doing like a 19 or 20 minute per mile pace, which is like a crawl. It's so slow. It's so funny. But anyway, so I did that, and then I hadn't done it in a while because I just went to Enchanted Rock here recently. Actually, 2 days ago, I went with my buddy down to Enchanted Rock. Did a about 6 mile hike, and then we went all the way up to the very top of the monument that's there, and that's super cool. I don't know if you guys have ever been to there, but if you're in Texas, you should definitely check that out. It's kind of a long drive. It's like 4 hours from my place, but it's definitely worth it. It's really nice, really sunny. It's everything's granite, just everything's just covered in stone. There's like a lot of erosion from the rain and the water that's running through there. It's super cool. But I wanted to do this quick video real fast and talk about some of the changes that I've noticed from being 285 pounds to weighing 197 pounds right now. And one of the biggest things I was just thinking about, it's 90 degrees right now, and the real feel is like 103. It's not super humid, but one of the biggest things that I noticed about not being, 80, 90 pounds overweight, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel super hot. Like, I don't feel terrible. I just remember whenever I was at my biggest, I was dying. Oh, just to be outside for a few minutes would be miserable. It was crazy. Start sweating, be uncomfortable. Your clothes don't fit you right because they're, you're always wearing baggy clothes when you're big because you're trying to hide, some of that weight. But when it's hot, it just feels like it sticks to you. It's not good. Try not to get run over again. But now, like, the shirts are a little tighter because I feel more comfortable wearing them. I don't have to worry about all the belly flaps, sweating and being gross. And I feel really good. I am sweating just because it's hot and I'm working out, but and I noticed, like, in my house we're turning the air conditioner up a little bit higher because used to I like it cold. Like, I liked it as close to 70 as I can get, 72. Then I start freezing my wife out and she gets mad at me. But I try to do 72, 73, and then she'll come through and crack it up to 74, and then I start getting hot. I crank it down. And now we had it set to 76, and I'm over on the couch with a blanket trying to see if my wife will get up and turn the air conditioner down. I thought it was funny. So that's one of the biggest changes, not being so hot. I guess it's just like the insulation. You don't have as much around you, trapping in all your body heat, or keeping you hot for longer. Probably you're like a giant thermos, and that's a good thing. Another one is my feet. On this hike, I take that back. The one before, I mentioned I wore a raggedy pair of shoes. They're actually not even that raggedy. They're a pretty good pair of shoes. But it reminded me that used to, even with like a brand new pair of really expensive shoes, and it's kind of the reason why I used to buy expensive shoes, my feet would hurt. Just like on a normal day, normal amount of walking, my feet would hurt, my ankles would hurt. I'd feel a lot of pain in my knees, mostly my feet. I'd get blisters, just regular walking. And now the only time I get blisters is when I really push it. Like this last time with that weighted backpack, I'd say that that was a pretty good push. And I had a big old blister on the bottom of my foot. But yeah, I mean, now I've got a good pair of shoes. Let me try to show you real fast. These are some Under Armour shoes that I bought recently. Actually got them on sale, and I'm super happy about that part, but I'm really happy about the fact that they're a little bit tighter. They have like a mesh material, and they fit around my foot way better. And it doesn't let a lot of my like movement in my shoe, so there's not any friction being built up or anything, and it feels great. I'm actually almost done with this hike. 5.54 miles, and I've got about 1.5 more to go before I get home, and then I'm done. And I feel good. My feet don't hurt at all. Like I barely even remembered that my feet, like I even had changed my shoes. Like I don't even think about it. Usually I'm thinking about something hurting, whether it's like last time I had that backpack with the weighted plate, my shoulders were killing. I upgraded. I got me a water pack, no weights this time. So that was a bad idea last time, but no pain on my shoulders, you know, no pain on my feet. So that's good. At least I'm learning. Let's see, what else are some changes? Obviously the clothes. The clothes is a big one. I mentioned when it was hot, I used to wear baggy shirts and stuff and pants, and I always felt restricted, just because like you've got more material, so you would think it would give you more freedom, but it really doesn't. You know, it doesn't feel like it at all, because like the crotch on your pants, like it hangs lower, so it's like you're not even able to like spread your legs too much when you walk, and it just feels restricted. In your shirt, you know, there's so much material, like if it even gets warm a little bit, you know, it just feels restricting. But now I could probably wear a medium right now. I haven't bought any mediums yet just because I'm cheap, and I'm waiting to get down to my next weight loss goal, which is 190 pounds. And then I'll probably start buying some more clothes. But right now, like, I've got all these. This is back when I used to work at Six Flags. I've cut all my old shirts that don't fit me. I've cut them into tank tops. That's why I got this mad suntan, which you and I gonna be able to see that, because then I take my shirt off and then it gets weird. Can't do that around you guys. But yeah, I get to buy new clothes. My shoes are like a half size smaller. My shorts, like the biggest pair of pants I ever bought were 48s maybe. And some brands I even bought bigger than that. Like I think in Walmart brand, because they always fit tight, like the George brand or whatever it is. They always fit really tight. So I probably got a 50 pair, which is, just thinking back at that, that's freaking bizarre. It's so crazy that I got so big. But now, like the shorts I'm wearing right now, I mean, they're athletic shorts, but they're 32, 34s. And I've got regular shorts that I wear, you know, that are 32, 34s. Most of them are 34s, but that's like a huge deal for me, because going shopping, buying clothes, it's always a miserable thing. I used to leave there feeling so crappy about myself. You know, you go in there and you try 3 different sizes on and none of them fit you, and you're just like, well, I just tried on like the largest one they have, you know, on the rack. And you just walk out of the store just defeated. Now, I bought a pair of shorts. Actually, I bought 2 pairs of shorts. I took them home, and I bought like a smaller pair. Oh, you can go by. Ah! Don't make me run. Thanks. You know, I bought 2 pairs of shorts, and I bought a smaller pair, not thinking that I would even be able to fit in them. They were 32s, and they fit. They fit good. They're even more loose now than they were when I bought them, which is a great feeling. Yeah, I don't know. That's good. Who knew losing so much weight would do so many good things for you? I got one more. I got one more for you. This is probably the last one and the best one. I lost the count. 85, whatever. Somebody do the math for me. 285. I'm 197. Somebody do that math for me. Make it easy. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. Don't lie. All right. The mental fortitude and like the the change in like how I view things, my probably just overall happiness, probably. I like, it's so crazy. I'm capable, physically capable, and that makes me mentally happy. It's so crazy. Well, I'm saying it's crazy. It makes sense. You know, it makes sense. Like, you go from getting out of the bed in the morning to like your feet hurting as soon as you wake up. As soon as you wake up, you step out of your bed and you're like, oh, my feet already hurt, my ankles already hurt. To, I mean, running's still hard, don't get me wrong, but to pretty much do whatever I want. If I want to go on a 20-mile, 30-mile bike ride, right now, let's do it. If I want to go on a 10-mile hike, let's go do it. You know, like today, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because I do an exercise every day. I spend an hour and I go do something, you know. And today, because it was 2 days ago that I went on my hike, and it was a little easy for me. Not that I'm bragging, but I was there 2 years ago and I really struggled, and it made me feel really good that it was easy. But I felt like I didn't get a great workout in, because I've been, every single day I would go do something different. You know, for the last like 3 months straight, I've been doing something every single day. So like a 5-mile moderate hike is like nothing now all of a sudden. So I thought I was gonna take a couple more days off, just because I thought this would be a really hard workout and they'd put me out, but no, not at all. Like, I was telling my wife, I need to go do some more walking. I need to put some more miles in, because the other day on Saturday, it's only 5 miles and it wasn't even that hard. The hardest part's going up to the top, and that only took 10 minutes. You know, so I'm capable, you know what I mean? I can do whatever I want. I can't run a marathon. People train for those. You know, they you know, exercise their bodies, they prepare for those. Marathons are hard, man. I think if I ever wanted to do something like that, I would need to sign myself up, like force myself to get ready for it. And I may do that. That would be great. Because I'm not gonna back out of it. So if I ever thought about doing something like that, I would just Google what's the closest marathon and just sign myself up right then, and then see what happens. I'd probably show up, walk a bunch of it, but I'd prepare for it, I'd train for it, I'd do whatever I can. That'd be fun. But yeah, the mental clarity, I feel good. I used to have a lot of like anxiety, I don't know, maybe borderline depression. Maybe depression, maybe not necessarily borderline. And it used to mess me up. I'd just stay in my house all the time. And now, like, if I get cooped up in the house for too long, I go crazy. I get bored. I just feel like I'm not doing anything, like I'm not accomplishing anything. So then I start with something small, and it ends up turning into like a stupid long workout or whatever. Like, it's like a domino effect. It's so crazy. It's just like I'm different. That's what it is. I'm different. Not even the same person. You can call me Justin. But am I Justin anymore? Am I? I mean, I feel like I need like a nickname or something. He who does it all. I don't know. Alright, that's what I got. If I think of any more, I'll do a continued version of this. I'm about to cross this road and try not to get run over, because that's the #1 rule. Don't get run over. I hear that's real painful. Real painful. Alright, my dudes. Catch you on the next one. Alright, bye. Peace.